Welcome to Inquiry Theory. I'm Micah.
And I'm Ethan.
And things look probably a little different. Just a wee bit off. Just a tad. There's a fire going on. We decided to try and take things outdoors.
Yeah.
Great outdoors.
Outdoors.
Wide beyond.
Father Nature.
Yes. We just decided we liked our Curious Conversation episodes. We liked kind of like the casualness of it, just the conversation. And so we decided, let's take it back to the roots. Let's go back to where we started, just like we said in our intro.
I'm going back to my roots.
What song is that?
I don't know. It's a song though. Oh shit. Awkward.
So
I did that on purpose.
Yeah, totally staged. On cue, and
yep.
now. We decided to take it back to kind of where we started. Fireside Chats.
Yep.
We
over a little whiskey and cigars.
Whiskey, my cigar.
Whiskey, cigar, and a vape.
So yeah.
And Oliver, of course.
Yeah.
Can't
Hopefully
forget Oliver.
He doesn't knock over a camera this time. Don't worry.
No.
Don't give him too much attention because he'll go crazy.
No. I know.
Anyways, just ignore him. Buddy, go find a coyote to fight.
Yeah.
Dude, he can mess up a coyote.
He can mess up. Yeah.
He can mess up anything out there.
Yeah, he could. He's badass.
He's a beast.
Yep.
That is a beast of an animal.
He's been hit by a car 3 times.
Yeah. And the driver did not walk away.
Yeah. It took one straight to the face, honestly.
Oh yeah, he did. He's fine. He's a tank. Anyway, so we're doing Fireside Chat. Got a little
Fireside Chat, Curious Conversation.
Yeah, just chill. Do we like the Curious Conversation name?
I thought we established a little bit that it was kind of,
not
has
bad.
some depth to it.
Yeah.
But I'm still not 100% sold on it. But I think it's better than what we initially thought it was.
Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. So, if anyone has any comments, feel free to let us know. Be like, hey, that name sucks.
Yeah.
I'm going to cyberbully you now.
Yeah. We'll change it right away because we care about all y'all's opinions.
Yes. So just chilling out here. Great outdoors. A little chilly. I have not done laundry, so I'm in shorts.
I noticed that earlier. I was like, this guy's wearing shorts. It's like, what is it, 50 degrees out here?
Yeah. I need to do laundry. So.
Just people up north are probably like 50 degrees.
See, that used to be me. I used to not care about, I was fine. The South has ruined me. I'm telling you, the South has ruined me.
Bill Burr's got you know who Bill Burr is?
Yeah.
He's got this bit about these dudes who wear shorts and whatever type of weather.
Yeah.
That's how it's completely ridiculous.
That was me.
Oh, my legs just don't get cold. No, they just don't get cold.
That was me.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, literally. No. I used to ride when I went to classes.
You probably had a 10-minute window to where you were fine, and then the rest of the time you were like, I gotta get inside of it. Don't show him I'm cold. Don't show him I'm cold.
So when I was in college, I would ride my longboard to classes because it was really quick. It was a 30-minute walk, 25-minute walk, or a 5 to 10-minute ride. So I just ride them to class. Let me just say, obviously, riding them at 10 to 15 miles per hour adds a little bit of a wind chill.
Yep.
So it was a little bit colder.
A little bit of the breeze.
But it cuts the travel time in half. And so I wouldn't wear coats. I would just longboard in the winter through the ice and snow and stuff.
Up hills both ways?
Yeah. Yep. Downhill because you get a little more aerodynamic, a little more speed. But I would just longboard to class in shortened t-shirts because I was like, you know what? I'll be cold for 10 minutes and then it's better than sitting in class and sweating because I'm wearing sweatshirts and stuff or a jacket. And people are like, just take the jacket off. I'm lazy. I'm lazy.
I'm cutting out a step.
Yeah, it's one less step.
Yeah.
Cold never hurt nobody. Quote me.
Yeah. Time's money.
Michael, what about those Antarctic exploration men who've all frozen to death?
They should have worn a jacket.
Yeah. No. They should have worn shorts. They would have been fine.
It took too long taking their jacket off.
Have you? There's this episode of South Park where they mock the day after tomorrow and with climate change. And so Randy, the only geologist of South Park, whatever, decides to he finds out. Hang on, I think the recording's still going. I'm actually just gonna. This is our first one, so it's gonna be a little off. I think it's still recording.
What, the mics?
Yeah.
Testing. 2, 3.
Yeah, we're still good. Okay, it's just for whatever reason not tracking. It's just okay. It's stationary. We're good. I will maybe either edit that out or leave it. Who cares? So Randy, they're like, guys, global warming, we need to know what impact it's having. And he figures out, he goes, guys, we're going to suffer catastrophic climate change and an ice age 2 days before the day after tomorrow. And everyone's like, that's today. And so they all start panicking and like freaking out because obviously in that movie it's like a snowstorm, like a blizzard blows through and like freezes everything.
Yeah.
And so
they're like hurricanes. Yeah.
Yeah. So Randy, so the temperatures are dropping fast, so everyone gathers in the school to stay warm. And Randy's wearing like a park. He's like, I gotta get to school. My son is there. I need to go save him. And so they're walking through the streets. First off, everyone panicked because they're like, oh my God, it's right there. And they're pointing at nothing. And they're like, oh, it's coming. I'm going to freeze to death. Ah, they all fall down. They're like thinking they're dying. It's stupid. Right. But then Randy's walking through town in a parka with skis in the middle of summer. he's like, Randy, I'm burning up. It's too hot. And he goes, no, that's early onset hypothermia. He's like, it's so cold. You think you're burning up. And just the whole episode, they're just like,
that's funny.
They're dying of heat stroke.
That's funny.
Thinking it's hypothermia. But I'm really bad at retelling stuff. But they're funny. To anyone who watches South Park, they'll get that. So
about your laundry, though.
Yeah.
So you haven't done laundry?
Well,
but it just started getting cold. So
your
pants left over dirty from last year, or
yeah, exactly. Because I normally when I wear them last, I put them up because I don't want to waste time washing something I'm not going to wear.
Right. Makes sense. Okay.
That checks out.
Checks out. Genius. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Why wash them once when you're just going to get them out and wash them again?
Right.
No.
Why wash clothes at all?
Yeah. Just buy new ones.
Yeah.
No, Leah did laundry, and she's like, I just started from the top of the dirty basket. And I'm like,
you're missing my point.
My stuff's at the bottom.
How many pants have you worn so far this year?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah. Jeans.
Oh.
I'm a big jeans guy.
Even when it's hot outside?
Yeah. Yeah. People with small calves tend to be jean guys.
Even when it's hot outside?
Yeah.
I mean, I have tiny. My calves are 2 times smaller than yours. Well, maybe not. Dude, you got some small calves.
I know. My genetics suck.
That's funny. You skip leg day.
Dude, I cannot stress how I beat my calves to death. Sorry, PETA. Ignore that. Bad joke. In like training at gyms and stuff, and they never ever grew. Like they got stronger, but I never got bigger. And then I'm gonna get tons of people going, "Well, you just didn't do them right." Well, I tried.
Yeah,
I gave up.
Yep. They didn't want to be done right.
Nope. But yeah. So, what are you sipping on over there?
This is Buffalo Trace.
Today's sponsor? I wish, dude.
That would be nice. Not affiliated.
Yeah, not affiliated. Yeah.
It's actually not my go-to, but it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's a pretty good
sip. I can sip on it.
It's a good sipping whiskey. There's some not so good ones.
Red Pecker. Short mouth.
Green thumb. Those are so bad. The I almost said the native distilleries. The distilleries around the area are not good. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. The distilleries down the road are not good. Because we're near Jim Beam. We're near Dickel. We're near Dickel. And we're near Uncle Nearest. And we're near Jack.
We're near like most of them.
Yeah, we're near most of them.
We're in Tennessee.
How have we never gone to one together?
Because I don't really go out much, man.
Yeah.
I don't really do anything.
Yeah.
You know?
I still haven't been to Jack, but I cannot stand Jack, so I can't. I understand.
Plus, like, I don't know, nobody ever talks to me. Like, nobody reaches out, but hey, Ethan, like, when are your days off? Do you want to do something? Oh, no. It's just,
Well, we try, and then we get a response next week.
No, you don't. You don't try. No. Either one is, both are true. Both are true.
Both statements can be true at the same time.
No, I am a horrible texter. I guarantee you, though, you call me.
Yeah, but I feel bad because you're either sleeping or you're at work.
That's why you have to call. That's why you can't text me.
To wake you up?
Yes.
I remember I called you once. It was like, hey, you're coming over to record, and it was like 2, and you're like, huh? I just woke up.
Exactly, that's my point. Like, you text me at 10 o'clock in the morning, you think everybody's awake. Not Ethan. And then he wakes up at 2 o'clock. He's got 5 other text messages. Yours is like 6 down. Like, I'm not going to
So
remember to see it.
Sixth is the worst.
7th is the best.
Yeah. Well, no, you hit all the top 5, and then you're like, 6 is too many.
Yeah.
I won't hit 6. 6 is my cutoff.
I'm just saying, like, it's possible to get missed. You know?
Fair. Yeah. I wish I had 6 people text me.
I have such an erratic sleep and work schedule that it's more beneficial for everybody.
I will say, having a steady work schedule is nice.
I know. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It's so nice. Having a classic 9 to 5 or 8 to 5.
I mean, that's probably the main thing about my job that I dislike. They're the biggest thing. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I got that. Okay, I'll say this is the first real job I've had that's actually set in stone, like the schedule. Every job I worked before was, and that's funny because I think our generation probably, like, we're all used to that weird schedule, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, like, but there gets a point in time where you're ready to go to like a normal 9 to 5, right? In life, normally, right?
Yeah, well, what I'm getting at is I feel like our parents worked 9 to 5s no matter really what they did.
Oh, I see.
For the most part.
Yeah.
On average. And I feel nowadays, on average, people in our generation work those odd, weird hours because it's mostly like certain types of jobs.
Our parents are all still alive and working.
Huh?
So our parents are all still alive and working, and they still hold those 9 to 5 jobs.
Yeah, they still have them all.
We gotta have like,
thanks, Dad.
Would you retire already? Goddamn.
Give me that 9 to 5. I don't know anything about what you do, but I can do 9 to 5.
So I got Google, YouTube.
Right. Yeah. So that's the wildest thing to me is like, certain degrees, I understand you need to have a baseline knowledge of things. A doctor should probably be able to remember what they're doing without having to look up Google. But if you're some random dude in business and like you've got to like, you really have to memorize everything, or like, could you literally just like Google it? Like, I'm sorry, like, yeah. So I never understood in these college courses where they're like, you guys have to memorize this. It's not open book. It's not all that. And I'm like, bro, this is intro to sociology 1. Like, what do you mean it's not open note?
Right.
When am I ever going to need to know, who was it? Sigmund Freud's theories on the id. Like,
well, it's all about penises.
Yeah. Well, it's like
his theory, not mine.
Not wrong. Although it's got some points, a point to it.
It has some merit, you know.
A point to it. Anyway, that said,
I don't know. Mine's kind of rounded. Sorry, Mom. Shit.
What, tilt to the left a bit? How's it hanging? A little to the left?
Left-handed, so mine's to the right.
Jesus. Oh, man. But no, like, what I'm saying is, like, you don't need to, like, memorize out off the top of your head whatever you're doing in daily life using Social 1 or whatever. Like, have an open note. Like, come on. Like,
for sure.
I don't know. But on the same hand, like, if you're getting brain surgery, you want your surgeon like, all right, and Google, what does this look like? Okay. It's buffering. The video is buffering. And you're just under the tent. You're like,
sir, we lost her. No, shit. Somebody update the freaking internet in here.
Internet's down.
We need a Wi-Fi booster.
We gotta pause the surgery. Hey, you good there? We'll take 5. We'll be right back.
Clamp that artery real quick.
No, but what I'm saying, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like in a lot of my courses, they're all like, oh, you can't not open note, because everyone always asks that. And at the time, I was like, oh, duh, it's not open note. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, why?
Why? Yeah.
Like, in a stats class, like, I'm sitting there, like, why? Like, the 95% fucking, God, I'm forgetting terms already, but like, it's like for example, I'm forgetting shit. It's like I can just look it up though.
Right.
The 5% interval value, whatever, like
exactly.
that shit.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out. But how's your vape over there?
It's good. Yep.
Gen Z.
It doesn't go out. I'm a millennial. Thank you very much.
I'm Gen Z. I think.
I don't even fucking know. I'm like right on the cusp of a millennial and a Gen Z, I think.
Yeah. I don't even know what they are. They don't even matter. young.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It does. I'm not one of those Gen
No,
Zs.
yeah, I do not identify as one of those, and will never.
I don't know. I think the fact that you said I don't identify as probably puts you in that category.
I work with all like they're all freaking. No, what's the next one? Like, what's the one after Gen Z?
I have no
Like
idea.
Gen X, isn't it Gen X?
No, Gen X is like after the baby boom.
That's before me.
Yeah.
Right, that's my sister, Lindsay.
No, because my brother's millennial and he's older than Lindsay.
When's Gen X?
I think it's before baby boomers.
Okay, what's after Gen Z?
I don't know. Because X is not after Z in the alphabet.
Touche. Damn it, you know. Light bulb or whatever.
I don't know, man.
Oh!
What?
I get it. It's alphabetical.
Yeah. I don't know. Where's Gen Y?
Yeah,
Who even
why the
cares?
fuck, like, where did the millennials...
They're all just labels to out others, have an out group. That's all it is. Us versus them. That's literally all those labels are.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like yeah, there's
There's differences between generations, obviously.
Yeah, but it's like the whole fact of
No,
identifying, oh, I'm Gen X, I'm Gen... It doesn't
You're right,
matter.
you're right.
Yeah.
I just like the word millennial. That makes me sound badass.
Does it, though?
Millennial? Yeah, isn't that cool? No? Versus like Gen Z or baby boomer? I don't want to be a baby boomer. What the fuck does that mean?
They're the boom from after World War II.
No, I know what it means, but like...
What you just asked, what did it mean?
I don't know, because like if to anybody who doesn't know, like, baby boomer, like first impressions, like booming on babies, like what?
Booming on baby.
I don't know what that means, but...
Stunting on those babies, bro. Boom!
A bitch. I don't know.
Baby walking by.
Get down. What you crawling for?
Your mom, the Connor tonight.
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
Fireside chats.
Yeah. We, as if you can't tell, I mean, this is our fourth real curious conversation, but I mean, they're pretty random. We just talk about whatever. We like to have fun. We kid.
I want to know in the comment section who the best generation is.
Whatever generation the Romans were. Dude, I remember Leah, like, way back, was fucking months ago when the whole thing was fad, was like, the girls on TikTok, like, I just asked my man how often he thinks about the Roman Empire, and he said, like, all the time. I'm like, yeah, they're badass.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah.
And Leah asked me that, and I was like, I don't know, maybe, like, once a week.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, like...
that's low.
Like,
that's low. Once a week, that's low. I think most men think more about that.
I mean, I'd put myself probably around the same. I don't know. If I were to,
I definitely think about
if I were to truly analyze how often I think about the Roman Empire, because there'll be times where I probably don't think about it in a week. Yeah. There'll be some weeks where I think about it every day.
Some weeks, that's all I think about.
Yeah. Some weeks I dream about it.
Man, the second Carthaginian War, they really fucked up. Oh, we got a fake Roman fan over here.
I never claimed to be a Roman fan. Carthagins?
The Carthaginians. The Carthage Wars.
Well, you didn't even think that Egypt was... We talked about this last... Didn't we talk about this last curious conversation?
No, maybe. Hey, no, you're going to spill this. This is not for you.
Talking about... Hey, you fired shots first.
Just wait. Dude, oh, God. Should I have more firewood?
Probably.
You get that one out.
I get this one, you get that one.
Yeah. Oh, 5-5.
Oh, 5-5.
It's like that night at the museum.
I guess we could talk about something like serious, maybe. Or not serious, but a little more intellectual than what we have been. Not necessary.
Did you see that New Yorker article last week?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the article on...
Did you see that guy who's not retarded, but he collects rocks? You hear about that guy?
Cam Patterson. For reference, we're talking about a regular on Kill Tony. He's hilarious. He's so funny. He literally, his first ever appearance on Kill Tony. Tell us something interesting about you, Cam. I'm not retarded, but I like to collect rocks.
They help me fall asleep and shit.
And he pulls out rocks from his pocket. I got this one
This one's
over.
nice.
I just got this one outside.
Anyway,
Dude, whatever happened to comedy, dude? It's coming back. I think
it's still there.
It's still there, but I think it's starting to become pretty mainstream again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Kill Tony is a huge show now.
Yep.
I mean, they sold out Madison Square Garden in like 2 or 3 nights in a row.
Did you ever listen to the Joe Rogan? The new Joe Rogan?
With who?
His stand-up.
Oh, no, I need to.
Yes, you do. It's very, very funny.
Yeah. I mean,
it's
I've heard clips of his stand-up. I don't think I like his stand-up as much as I like others. He's very loud and like yelly.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not. That's not my.
Just
But it's all a different type of comedy. I mean, it's all subjective. What you think is funny. I don't find that as funny.
So it's not like the loudness that I find funny. It's what he's saying that I find funny.
Okay. I'm just saying I don't like that delivery of loud.
No, yeah. I mean, I get
Like
that.
like for example, Dane Cook I think is not funny at all. I think he's so stupid.
There's one bit though where he's talking about
like he's got funny bits, but he's not funny.
this is one
Like,
he's
like you make a funny joke.
this is old too. This is from Vicious Circle, which I was like, well, I don't even know how old I was when I listened to it, but he's talking about making friends with all the weird people, you know, at work and stuff.
Yeah, so he doesn't get shot.
Yeah, you never know when they're like, or no, he said like, he gives them like a candy bar or something. I don't know, and he comes.
So they remember him.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay. For
Yeah,
all you guys who don't, oh well.
He's had some funny jokes. I mean, I think most comedians like. I think it's like I don't think there's any comedian. Hardly any more famous comedians that don't have at least something funny. I just don't like that style. Like for me, I think Dave Chappelle is really funny. I think he's hilarious. That's a pretty basic take, but I'll stand by it. I'm a basic guy.
I've honestly never really listened to Dave Chappelle.
His most recent Netflix one was hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, like obviously he's funny. To be as successful as he is.
That Tony Hinchcliffe roast of Tom Brady was hilarious. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched Tony's clip.
It was funny. I don't know. It was.
He's.
Tony Hinchcliffe was hilarious.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch the whole thing. I'm just saying his clip of it.
Oh,
was
yeah,
funny.
he was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Definitely.
so funny.
Yeah.
I loved the whole like.
I tried to watch that whole thing. I could not get through it.
No.
Like the football players who go up there and try to be funny. It's just like.
I'm glad Gronk took time away from writing letters to Santa to be here. Gronk was so mad at those.
No, but there was one. It was like the Patriots quarterback before Tom Brady, I think. I forget what his name was, but he got up there and tried to do his little skit, and he just
Bombed.
At least in my opinion, I did not find it funny at all.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the number one, like live shows ever. Like
So it was until.
oh, you're the one who told me that.
Yeah, it was the number one
Until-
live show, most viewed, most time watched, until they did the Kill Tony, where it was Adam Ray as Joe Biden and Shane Gillis as Donald Trump. That has broken every record for like a streamed / like viewed
I remember
thing
we
on the
talked
internet.
about that.
It is
Yeah.
insane. It's broken every record. It's crazy. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It is so funny. I would highly suggest to anyone watching this to go watch that. It's hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. I was at work listening to it, and it was like I'd been working like I think I got 80 hours that week or 70 hours that week, and I was like sleep deprived, working there, standing there running the machine, and just like I'm just listening, and I'm laughing out loud hysterically, and it's like fucking like 1 a.m.
Hell yeah.
I looked like a crazy person, but but it was so funny.
Just walking down the aisle.
No, I wasn't walking. I'm just sitting in the machine like, this is going by.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was so funny. But I think comedy is making a comeback mainstream. I really think it is.
I hope so. Yep.
Yeah. It's nice. It's refreshing. It's a refreshing breath of air from the about 2015 to like the 2020, 2019 era. I was in college from 14 to 18, and I'll say this: it seemed like humor was left at the doorstep of every conversation.
Yes,
Like,
no, until very, very recently,
you couldn't.
everybody took everything way too
Oh
seriously.
yeah.
Way too seriously.
Like I already said this story before, but I'm not gonna say the whole story again. But you can listen to another episode. But like the whole Pepe the Frog that someone put in their window in the dorm, like during 2016.
You told me that.
Yeah. Well, for the viewers, like like the whole thing, like that was hilarious. It was a
Right.
meme, and someone put up in the window with sticky notes. It was great. It probably took like 20, 30 minutes to do it, and like make sure it was right and everything, and it was so funny. And then there's people going around protesting and like going to the campus and saying it's a hate symbol. Take it down. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, you're a hate symbol.
Yeah, I'm like, it was so funny. It was hilarious.
I don't even. Yeah, no.
Well, it just felt like it was suffocating to like try and find humor from in that era, because it was like like anything I laughed at, it felt like they're like, you can't laugh at that, you can't laugh at that, you can't make jokes about that.
Well, that kind of plays into like one of our very first episodes, right, with the mental health.
Yeah.
Everybody being depressed all the time, nobody being happy. It's because nobody wants to be happy. Nobody wanted to be happy. People are just looking for shit to get pissed off by.
I could see that.
Or get mad about. Like no, that's what's happening. It's still happening. Not as much so as it was, but like people will just go through their days. I strongly feel like people just went through their days looking for something to piss them off and to get on.
Well, it's the victim complex. It's the victim mentality. It's like if I'm oppressed, if I'm a victim, that's social credit. Boom, right there. People must feel, and it's the attention. And social media exacerbated that so much. Yeah. I miss early.
And it's still there.
It is, but it's on the swing out. It's the pendulum swings. Yeah. It's swinging. It's coming back. I miss the early internet, like YouTube, like early 2008 YouTube, like early Vine. I count as part of that. Like before, just when shit was organically funny. like I'll admit it. I watched early Smosh on YouTube. Like they were hilarious. They were really big in like 2008 to like 12. They were really big. They were really funny. Like Equals 3 was an old. I'm dating myself now. I remember when Equals 3 was the biggest YouTube channel, and then Smosh took over for a bit. Equals 3 was hilarious.
What was the biggest like YouTube channels the past, or like from what you said, 15 to 19? Well, like true crime and like
PewDiePie. PewDiePie was the largest.
What's PewDiePie?
He was the biggest.
What is that?
PewDiePie. He was like the first ever real streamer. Like he was the first ever. He was the first person to cross 1 million. Or 100 million YouTubers subscription.
What did he stream?
Just him playing games, and then he started doing like he branched out, and then he's kind of this dude's a legend. He was the #1 YouTuber for a couple of years.
Not like individual. Like what was like the like what type of content?
God, see, I don't even know because it was so like it was so odd.
I'm thinking like serial killers and true crime shit.
On the metrics, I don't know.
All I ever saw people watching was like true crime documentaries and like stories about serial killers.
Well, I'm talking about like the individuals who made content, who was big and who wasn't.
No, I'm talking about what people listened to the most or watched, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm even blanking on what I listened to and watched back then. Comment below on what you watched back then.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, yeah.
The dark period of YouTube. Now we just have Mr. Beast, who's ginormous.
And Hawk2. Don't forget about Hawk2.
God, don't get me started
on that thing or whatever.
I can't believe that she's got.
Can she sue me for saying that?
Did she trademark it?
I don't know.
She's
that's what I'm asking.
trademarked Hawk2.
She could. That's not a thing.
Yeah, I've trademarked words. Wouldn't be the first time someone's tried.
You can't trademark like a phrase?
You can't trademark a phrase like us right now. Saying Hawk to it, that can't be trademarked.
Okay.
The branding Hawk to it can be trademarked.
Gotcha.
I'm sure
that's what I was asking.
I'm sure whatever industry plant put her in power had already put out the I like the theory that she's just a plant, the industry plant. I'm not saying it's true.
You think so?
I'm not saying it's true.
It's a good plant.
I think that's what I'm saying. I just don't. I can't.
They took a gamble on that one.
I can't comprehend how she became
this is either
so
going to hit.
And then when I found out that Jake Paul had her, like invited her to join whatever corporation he's building of like podcasters and stuff, I was like, ah, jeez. Like, I didn't think it could get any worse, and it did.
Jesus Christ.
I can't wait to see him fight Floyd Mayweather.
There's Mike Tyson.
Wait, Mike Tyson. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I said Floyd.
That was somebody else fought Mayweather. Oh, that was what's his face?
Logan Paul, I think.
No.
Oh.
He's a UFC dude. Right?
I don't know. I just want to see Jake Paul get his ass beat.
Wasn't it Conor McGregor? Was it?
Oh yeah.
He fought Mayweather.
Yeah. No, I want to see Jake Paul get his ass beat by Mike Tyson. I would love that. That'd be hilarious.
It would be. Yep. Fingers crossed.
Yep. No. Yeah, Jake Paul is that whole that's what it was. That's what it was in like 2015 to 2019 was the era of those like fuckboys, like
like
random,
the bullshit content.
Yeah,
what are you even watching?
Yeah,
you know
that
what like
and
why am I spending my time?
It's still continued on. Don't get me wrong, it's still prevalent now, but it's not.
It's not as.
Yeah. Also, here's the thing too is also I feel like
you said fuckboys.
That's what they were.
You heard it here, folks. Micah thinks Jake Paul's a fuckboy.
Yeah. Dude, that term died off, and I'm dating myself. That term died off like 4 years ago.
It lives on through us.
Keep talking. I'm lighting this.
I mean, I don't want to call anybody a fuckboy. He's kind of a big dude. If he's fighting Mike Tyson, I mean,
don't get me wrong. He's definitely could beat my ass, but I think if he's coming out here to beat my ass, then I've probably won. Like, you may beat my ass, but I ticked someone off. Like,
I'll trim your beard.
Oh man. No, I'll say this though. I'm really happy that independent journalism is skyrocketing on YouTube and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Well,
I watch a lot of independent journalists now, and it's fantastic.
That's all. The internet's an amazing thing, man.
Yeah. The death of legacy media cannot come soon enough.
Yep.
No, like Tyler Oliveira is one I watch. Gen. I watch Gen.
I just see it's going full circle though.
You think I'll come back?
Yeah. And I only say that because, like, there's going to be spots to fill, right? Like, unless they just get rid of TV, it's all just like subscription services.
There's that. Well, I was gonna say there's that theory. Like
then like you're gonna get a group of independent journalists who say like, hey, it's gonna be a lot cheaper if we just get together and start a news channel. And then boom, you're back to CNN.
You know what? I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna disagree because I think YouTube and other social media has made it so easy to do that stuff and so inexpensive. You could literally just take an iPhone and go film the content they film. Now, then you'll buy better mics, you'll buy better cameras, but at the end of the day, it's just feet on the ground, boots on the ground. You're just walking around talking to people. You're going traveling places. Like I can see what you mean by them trying to save money by doing that stuff, but realistically, I don't think the content that I think the profit is so high because their cost is so low.
So maybe I should I'm thinking my theory is progressing as we're talking. Maybe it won't be cheaper, but it'd be a very inexpensive opportunity to get more views.
So yes, for sure. However, I think that at least the couple I'm aware of are so driven to be independent journalists. I could not see them doing that.
Why are they driven to be independent journalists?
I think, well, it's difficult because I don't know what drives them. But if I had to guess,
I'm asking you too.
If I had to guess, I would say that they've grown up because they're about my age. I think Gen is a couple years. I think Gen and Tyler are a couple years younger than me. But for the most part, they've grown up in an era where the veil of media has lost its luster.
Right.
CNN has lost its luster. The
Right.
news has lost its luster, and like people don't believe them anymore. And
Exactly.
And they've been caught enough times lying or just being disingenuous or whatever BS they do,
Yep.
To where these people are like, you know what? I think it's important for people to know what's going on. And so they start doing that. And I think that's fantastic. I am inspired by them doing that. I think that's a fantastic thing.
Oh, 100% it is. But what I'm saying is, what happens when all the mainstream media and news outlets that we have right now go out of business, and there's like a vacant spot? These people jump in, and I'm not saying they're gonna instantly turn to what's CNN anymore, but eventually
I'm gonna put a tinfoil hat on here.
Okay.
I don't think CNN, Fox, MSNBC, any of these news organizations are ever going to go away. Because I don't think they're there to make a profit. They're not there for profit. They're there for propaganda. And because you've got Soros-funded crap, you've got BlackRock-funded crap. Like, look who owns them. They're not getting a profit from this. It's not profitable. I mean, they might, but realistically, they're not there. The reason they have them is not for a profit. The reason they have them is for propaganda. They have other ventures to get them the money they have. So I realistically do not see these companies going away. So in that regard, I don't see something filling the void because there is no void. I think what they're doing right now is filling the void of information. I think these independent journalists are filling the void that the news outlets have left because they've been exposed for the propagandists that they are. And these independent journalists are like, okay, so for example, I know I railed on Don Lemon a couple episodes ago, but like I watched his boots on the ground going around whatever city he was in talking to people and him copying what these independent journalists do. And it didn't work. I watched it, I was like, this is garbage content, because I realized he's coming from the corporate media world, because the way he was asking questions was so bullshit, man. I mean, he asked this guy, like, why are you voting Trump? The guy's like, well, I'm voting Trump for this reason. And he goes, but like, did you know this? And says something that didn't provide context, didn't provide background. He just got him on a gotcha point. The guy goes, no. And he goes, well, if that was the case, like he just kept prodding him for 5 minutes, just prodding this guy to make him look stupid and to try and get him to admit he's only voting for Trump because of whatever reason he wanted him to say. He wasn't trying to find out. He wasn't actually trying to find out why the guy was voting for Trump. He wanted a gotcha moment. He wanted to make him look stupid. He
didn't necessarily want to make stupid. He wanted his point to be right.
Yes, and the guy to look dumb, or not necessarily look dumb, but he wanted the guy to be wrong.
Like you said, propaganda.
Yeah, he had a message to push, and so he did that. And it's like he copied the format, but failed because he didn't understand the format. The format isn't go on the street and talk to people. The format is go and talk to people genuinely, hear their complaints, hear what they're saying. Don't push them. Offer them alternative stuff to what they say, but don't push it. Don't sit there and be like, oh, are you sure? Oh, what about this? Go, okay, I hear what you're saying. Here's some stuff I'd suggest you look at, but then leave it there. Leave it there. Just walk away. Okay, that's what you're. Okay, thank you for your opinions. Like he was almost there. It's almost as if you take like I'm trying to think of like a good like a salesperson on the street, and they're trying to push something on you. And it's like that's what he was trying to do with this guy, and that's what they try to do. And I don't think that's not genuine, and people can see it's not genuine.
No, it's not journalism.
Yeah, and they're not trying to figure out stuff why or whatever. They just want to. Like I said, he came from CNN, copied the format, but missed the point.
It depends on what his goals were.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Is he's coming from the corporate media, so his goal is propaganda. His goal wasn't finding out what was going on.
Right.
These independent journalists have the goal of wanting to find out what's going on, wanting to know what, and not necessarily
wanting to know what the real opinions are.
Yeah, and not necessarily trying to persuade anyone.
What people are actually thinking.
Yeah. Like I don't think the goal of any of these people I watch on YouTube is to sway whoever they're talking to.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the goal. I think
any of the people on YouTube.
No, the people I watch.
Oh,
the people I watch. I don't think the goal of any like Tyler and again because those are the two main ones I watch. I don't think their goal is necessarily to sway who they're talking to. I think their goal is to show what's going on to their viewers.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And I feel like Don Lemon's goal was to...
his goal is to show viewers
what they wanted to see.
No, what he wanted them to see.
Yeah, what he wanted them to see, which the only people tuning into Don Lemon were the people who...
that wanted to see what he wanted them to see.
Yeah. So I don't necessarily agree with... Yeah, I in my opinion... Ooh, that was hot. I don't think we have to worry about these uptick of independent journalists doing that stuff. I just don't think that's going to happen. I can see what you're saying. You talk because the camera focuses on you.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think in this is like future, like we're dead. You know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna all come full circle.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that's a bit further. I was thinking like the next couple like decade or so.
No, I'm thinking like, no.
If we even have enough gas to last us that long.
That's I'm trying to tell you guys. Homeless people.
Ethan is married to this idea of homeless people spinning turbines.
I don't understand
energy,
why that's not a genius idea.
Which
clean up the streets, free energy. All you gotta do is give them some meth.
All you gotta do is give them some meth.
Like, come on, man. They'll go for days.
They'll go for days.
Don't
even have to feed them.
No, you don't. You don't.
Meth is cheaper than food.
It is. Meth is so cheap. Speaking from experience.
So, this is. Do you want to talk about stuff like that? Do you mind sharing your experience with all that?
I don't mind.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's public information.
So, because the last thing I want is to put you in an uncomfortable position. And
what's that Kid Cudi song?
Huh?
What's that Kid Cudi song?
I have no
Up
idea.
and Away.
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, in the end, they'll judge me anyway, so whatever.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like work or anything like that. Do you care?
Oh, no. No, they can't. What? Should I? Can they like hold that against me? Not technically.
I mean, you
but
don't do it.
They could in their heads, I guess.
You don't do anything now. I mean, you're clean.
I like weed.
Let me rephrase.
Sorry, Mom.
Let me rephrase. You're clean.
I smoke weed and I drink beer.
Cut there. You're clean. No, because I've always wondered, because I'm coming from a background of never having done any drugs besides alcohol and tobacco.
I've done a lot of drugs.
Now, I've been friends with people who've done a lot of drugs. So I have secondhand experience of their experiences, but I don't have it myself. So,
I'm you'd have to ask questions. Like, I don't know.
Maybe we do that sometime.
Yeah, I'm down.
We'll have to talk about it some more. I don't want to put you in a situation.
That'll be a whole new curious conversation. Yeah, that's an hour-long conversation in and of itself.
Drug tier list.
Not just the drugs, just like what, you know.
I'm just saying we'll do a drug tier list. Like all right, guys. Oh, cocaine, great. Oh, hang on, pause.
Hold on. That's even better. And cheaper.
There's needles everywhere.
No, you snort it.
No, I'm just saying like heroin and like the heroin and needles and stuff.
Oh, you snort heroin too.
You
don't use needles.
Yeah, you inject heroin.
Well, you can, but
yeah.
I would suggest you don't. I've never done heroin, for the record.
There was some drug, I remember in like 2017 that I heard about because I was in some criminology courses and they were talking about this new drugs. It was like fucking like, I think it was like some sort of methamphetamine mixed with gasoline and people were injecting it under their skin, like kids, like teenagers.
When was that?
Like 2017, 2016. And it was like alligator something. I don't know.
Oh shit! Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Really? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know about.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Dude, that shit was wild. Whatever happened to that?
I don't know.
Because like they inject under their skin and like their skin would like turn black and like eat their skin and shit.
Yeah. As soon as you said like alligator or something,
that shit was wild.
I don't know anything about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Kids will do anything stupid.
Tide Pods.
The sad thing is like I grew up right on the cusp of that whole like doing those challenges thing on social media, like
the cinnamon challenge, saltine crackers, the gallon of milk.
Yeah, I did the gallon challenge.
Did you?
That was, I did it. I did a non-legitimate version of it though. So like, so I had a couple friends. I had a friend who wanted to do it, and I had another friend who wanted to see us do it, but didn't want to do it himself. And he was the one who didn't want to do it himself wanted to see us do it. He was super popular, really popular guy in school. And we weren't so much, me and my other friend, we weren't popular, but he hung out with us because we lived all near each other, we rode the bus and everything. So he'd hang out with us on the DL, because he's like, I'm popular,
Yeah, no.
But he'd hang out with us every now and then.
When you're talking to me, turn that way.
Yeah. So he was like, hey guys, he's like, yeah, I'll come watch you guys do the gallon challenge. And so like, the challenge was drink a gallon of milk in an hour. That was the challenge. Got to light up for this. And so we got our gallons of milk. Steven decided to do chocolate milk because he liked chocolate milk. I'm like, all right. I did probably whole, which was probably a mistake. Probably should have done like 2% or 1% or skim.
Right.
But yeah, so we get there and we're waiting for him to show up, and then he shows up and, all right, guys, quick, go, go, go. And we're like, what do you mean quick? It's an hour. We have an hour to do this. He goes, no, I don't have much time. I got to go hang out with so-and-so. I just wanted to see you guys throw up. And we're like,
All right, asshole.
So what did we do? We just start chugging it.
Yeah,
We just start chugging it.
Of course you did. Yeah.
We didn't even bother trying to beat the challenge. We just go to town chugging the gallon. I mean, and we get, I got pretty far in.
I could probably drink like half a gallon of milk if I wanted to in a sitting.
Oh, it was crazy. Like I was chugging, and then of course your stomach's too small, so you can't handle it all. So then I got to a point where it's like literally there's no room. I just all over, and Steven did too. But like he laughed, took a picture, and then left. And we're like, I look at him, I'm like, what the fuck are we friends with?
Yeah, what a dick. Like, what? Like we were literally just his entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing more for him there.
Yeah, kind of an anticlimactic story, but yeah, we did not do the gallon challenge correctly, and after that, we never did it again because it was miserable. But we did the banana Sprite challenge. Eat a banana, then chug Sprite, and you're supposed to like throw up, like has a chemical reaction or some shit. It didn't work. Not for me.
That sounds like bullshit.
I got a little queasy, but it didn't throw up or nothing.
Huh.
Because Daniel Tosh, speaking of comedians and shit, his Tosh.0,
yeah,
that was big.
I forgot about Tosh.0.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
It was funny early on, and then it got really tame.
Well, no, then ridiculousness came along.
Yeah, I never liked ridiculousness. I could not stand what's his face, the guy.
Which one, Rob Dyrdek or the black
dude?
dude?
Rob Dyrdek. I couldn't stand Rob Dyrdek. Just the way he talked, I couldn't handle it.
Really?
I mean, he was funny, but I was like,
interesting.
I know
I couldn't stand that Chanel's laugh.
Yeah, that too. The clips were funny, but basically I was like, this is just America's.
Her boobs are nice, but said what I said.
I said what I said. I stand by it.
That's yeah.
This is basically just America's Funniest Home Videos, but like,
yeah,
skater. Like that's all it was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So we did that. I did the cinnamon challenge. We did the planking shit. We did dumb stuff, but that was pretty much it. We didn't do any of those like choking challenge like that. Like we were smart enough.
Choking challenge.
Yeah, there's like choke out challenges and shit too when I was in high school. Yeah, we never did that. We weren't that dumb. We're dumb, but not that dumb. Yeah, we did a lot of different stuff, but yeah, no, it was wild time. 2012 to 2014 was a wild time.
Yeah, see, luckily I was before all that stupid internet stuff.
Yeah, because you were
Vine, TikTok, whatever.
I loved Vine.
So I graduated 2010, right? When I was coming out of high school, Facebook had just started gaining traction, right?
Yeah, that was full swing.
Yeah, you could barely even post pictures, I think.
Yeah. No, because we were
people still had MySpace.
I remember Facebook. That was like 2000. I got one in like 2009, 2010. Because I started high school in 2010. Yeah. Because I graduated in 14. So, 10 years ago. Hey, look at that.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love Facebook. I love going back and looking at people that I don't even remember who they are, you know, where they are in life. It's awesome.
Yeah. Creeping.
Yep. That was sarcasm, but.
Yeah, totally. Right. I never go look at people I used to know.
Ever. No. But I'm saying, like, it's funny because I go through sometimes I'll go through my friends list. I just did this the other day I forget who I was looking for. Because I was creeping. And I didn't recognize, like, half the names on there.
So, here's the thing, too. You went to a huge high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't. I went to a smaller high school, so I knew everyone in my grade, basically.
See, but, like, I'm not friends with people. Like, my Facebook friends are not just from high school.
Oh, okay. Mine basically were just high school. I was going to say, though, like, it's different, and you can attest to this, is like moving away from where you grew up, like going to high school and stuff. It's way different, because I'm sure if I was still back where I grew up, I'd still probably know a lot of those people.
You'd still probably talk to half of them at least. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but moving away, it changed a lot.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
None
of them were worth my time anyway.
Well, I was gonna say I never understood the whole like need from people like I gotta get out of here, and like go away, and like I would have been content to stay where I was.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite.
Oh, so okay, there we go. How was that? You just needed to get up, go?
Yeah, like I can't like explain to you why. It's just a feeling that I had at least.
It's manifest destiny.
Like I don't know, there's some more. Like I don't want to miss.
Jedediah, you need to stop.
You know, like I don't know. Like I grew up in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Lived there for 20-something years. I'm like, all right, I get it. I want to see something else.
Okay. See, I'm not that adventurous. I was like,
I mean,
oh,
it's
I'm
just
fine.
like I feel like I'm missing something.
Okay.
Like even now, like I've lived in here for what, 6 years, about. Like even now, I feel like I could move somewhere. I mean,
I don't. Yeah.
I feel like I've got enough of
can-
what Nashville or Middle Tennessee has to offer. I'm like, all right,
See, I can get that. I can understand that. I don't feel that myself. I'm one of those people. I'm content with routine. I'm content.
See,
I could have stayed where I grew up. I could have been there.
And I want to see and experience as many things as I can.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's just I think that's what it is.
All right, Ethan. We're gonna start independent journalism. You're gonna go boots road. You're gonna road trip.
I'll be the boots.
Go everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll.
You can
cheer
edit.
you on. Yeah. No, yeah. I just I don't know. I saw a bunch of people like that, and it's funny because I saw people like that who are like, I gotta get out of here, and then they ended up right back where.
Oh yeah.
Right back.
I mean,
there.
yeah. Like I didn't want to get out of there just for the sake of leaving where I was.
Yeah.
I guess I like to see new things.
Yeah, no, I definitely had no problem staying where I was, but that was not in the cards. But
Even Ohio though.
see, I didn't care.
Ugh.
It could have been anywhere. Wherever I grew up, I didn't care. I would have stayed there.
Yeah, but it was Ohio. Not that there's anything wrong with Ohio.
It's flat. No one likes flat. There's the immature humor coming out again.
I don't get it. Oh, you're talking about boobs and ass.
Oh no, I was talking about investments. You don't want to see your investments stay flat. You want to see it grow.
Bullshit. Nice save.
Plausible deniability there. I gotta go home to someone.
My wife's calling me.
Did you just say nope?
I sure didn't.
Nope. Oh, we're still got on battery. We're filming this shit on GoPros. This is what I meant earlier when like you could film this. Like we're doing a podcast with GoPros and okay, these are expensive, but like I mean GoPros are expensive too. But we both just had a GoPro.
Right, we didn't like invest. Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't you get a Hero 9 because we had a Hero 9?
No, Eliza got that for me.
Oh, okay, because we got the Hero 9 for Leah's race, her half marathon or full marathon. I think it was half marathon. In Yellowstone, we got it for that so she could wear it while she's running.
Right.
And we just had it because it was only like $400 for us. Wasn't too bad when we got it. It wasn't the newest. I think their Hero 10 or 11 was the newest at the time.
Yeah.
So it's old, but I mean it works. It's great. And then you got one, so it's
no. I just told her I wanted a GoPro, and I wanted it. I think for a specific reason. I can't even remember what it was anymore.
Dish.
Yeah, it was for the podcast. I knew I was going to be doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I never thought I'd do a podcast. Never thought I'd do one. But then I don't know.
I mean, I always thought about it though.
I thought that'd be cool. Be fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully people watch this.
Like I just hope like we at least either entertain people and hopefully get them to think a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want people to see just normal conversation. Just chill conversation. And I think a lot of podcasts offer that now. But
like chill conversations, and we like make fun of each other. We don't slander each other. It's all laughs in the end.
True.
It's not that deep, guys.
They're about 4 feet.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. The Mariana Trench is kind of deep, but
what do you think about megalodons living there?
So I'm still not sold on the fact that Loch Ness is really dead. I think Loch Ness is out there. The monster. Just to clarify.
I don't think there's actually a Loch Ness. I don't think it exists.
I don't think the lake is really
I think it's just someone's backyard pond and then just editing.
Yeah. Just to clarify, I think the Loch Ness monster is still out and about.
I don't know. The whole cryptid thing to me is like it's neat. It's fun to think about, but I'm like,
it's so ridiculous though.
Yeah.
Right. Now there are a couple. There's a couple.
Bro, what if Bigfoot just came out of the woods and just chilled with us right here? I'd smoke weed with Bigfoot. That's the only person I smoke weed with. That's Bigfoot. Is he a person?
All right, my life's mission is now to find Bigfoot.
Yeah. I think we said this before. Many men have tried to get me high before. Not sexually. Wait, you're looking at the wrong way now.
Sexually.
Yeah. Not for those reasons, but a lot of people are like, "What? You don't want to smoke weed? I'll get you high. Just wait. And I'm like, "Bet." I'd be a
waiting,
dude. Better. I say better men than you have tried. They're not better than you. I'm just saying they were a lot more potheady than you.
You're assuming that I'm done trying.
No, I remember. This one guy threatened to hotbox my room at the frat. He's like, "Dude, I'm just gonna hotbox you while you're sleeping one day." I'm like, "Fucking do it,
I'm
pussy."
just gonna put a gas mask on you.
Yeah, I sleep with a gas mask on. No, it's funny because he threatened to do that, and then I diverted him by choosing to do an ice. You remember Smirnoff Ice and icing people?
No, is that one of those?
No, it wasn't a challenge thing. So okay,
what are you talking about? Icing people? That sounds weird. Don't tell me you drank Smirnoff Ice either.
Oh, I did not for pleasure though. Well, no, I did for pleasure for a while because it was delicious.
Probably alongside eating your beef ramen.
It was just sugar, dude. Just sugar. That's all I wanted. Okay, now that I've relit my cigar. So no. So
no, you just didn't really like those natty lights.
No. So icing is, and then if anyone knows what icing is, put it in the comments. Plus 10 social credit if you know what it is.
You're cool if you do.
Yeah, you're a real bro if you know what it is. No, icing was basically where you hide a Smirnoff Ice, and if someone like finds it, they have to chug it right there. Basically what it is.
Okay.
So I got into an icing war with him, and I told him, I said, "Dalton, you don't want to do this." Shout out to Dalton. I doubt you ever will listen to this, but if you do, props.
Hey, Dalton.
We lived in the same house. We're in the same fraternity. But he's like, I did it to divert away from the whole, because I was genuinely afraid he's probably going to hotbox my room. He had the ammunition to do it. he had the means to do it. So I was like, shit, he could make good with
his
that.
chamber was loaded.
Yes. He had a lot of resources at his disposal for that. So basically, I enticed him into an icing war, and I remember I'm like, all right, I'm like, Dalton, let's do an icing war. He goes, all right, bitch, bring it on. You won't even smoke weed. I got this. It's easy. I'm like, all right, no pussying out. He's like, all right. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, you are going to fear opening everything in this house. And he goes. He drank an entire 6-pack in an afternoon. I fucked him up.
It's like he goes to his to his room. There's one hanging by the string as soon as he opens the door.
No, yes, exactly. It wasn't a string, but So I legit skipped all my classes that day. Not just because of the icing. I skipped classes anyway, but I saw it as an additional reason. So okay, I started at like 10 a.m. when he woke up. That was when it started. So I got him down in the kitchen. First things in the morning, he went down there to go make breakfast, afternoon, whatever. Go make breakfast. I put an ice where he cooks food. Right there. Had to chug it in the middle of the kitchen. Then, as he was doing that ice, I went up to his room, and I fucking put one in his bed, because I knew he'd go back and get in his bed and play Xbox or some shit. I'm in my room, I hear, "What the dude? Oh!" So then I'm like, all right, boom, that's done. So I knew he had to go do laundry. So I fucking went and put one in the fucking dryer. Hit him in the dryer. As he's doing it from the dryer, I ran upstairs and put one in his fucking
hamper,
dresser for put the clothes away.
Okay.
Right? No. Yes, put his clothes away.
Yep.
So then I hit that one. Then I put one in the bathroom under the toilet seat.
How?
Close the toilet seat. It was in the toilet. Dude, I had to pull it out of the toilet.
Like it's floating in the water. That's not a turd.
So then I put one outside down the steps where he had to go to head to the library because he had to go study. Then I put one. Fuck, where was the last one? I put it in the cabinet where he kept his bong. In the little thing I put, because he kept it down in the living room, not up his room. And so I put it in there. by the third one, after he got the one from his dresser thing, he didn't want to fucking touch anything.
Yeah. Oh,
he's like, I'm not touching shit till I leave. He
I'm
goes,
sitting in his bed.
he's like, yeah, I'm not moving till I got to go study. And I'm like, okay, cool. That doesn't bother me. And then sure enough, the toilet one, are you kidding me? Mind you, it is 4-1 at this point.
Yeah.
Bitch has not hit me once, or 4-0. It hadn't hit me once. And so, so then I just remember he's like, oh, what the fuck? Like he's already like drunk because this is 4 Smirnoff Ices in under an hour.
Yeah.
He's feeling it.
I'd be a little.
And he was a light dude. So then he leaves the house, hits the one outside. I don't know he hit it, but I know he did, and he had to honor it, so he did it. I remember him coming back at like 6 p.m. that day. This is all within like an hour, and then he came back, and he was like checking everything.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, "Jesus, dude, fuck you." He goes, "I threw up on my way to the library, and then I threw up in the library in the bathroom." He's like, "Fuck you." And at this point, I'd forgotten about the 6th one.
Right.
I'd forgotten. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, do I win? He goes, you win. I'm done. So I'm like, Dalton, you're not done until it's all 6. And he goes, where's the last one? I'm like, I don't know, because I'm bad at math, couldn't count. I'm like, you're done. He goes, so there's one more. I'm like, well, I don't fucking know where it is.
I forgot.
And I just did like 9 or 10 o'clock that night when he goes to smoke weed. I'm up in my room gaming. I just hear from downstairs, are you fucking kidding me? Just something smashed.
Did he break his bong?
No. He flipped the coffee table.
Oh, that's funny.
And then he came up to my room. He said, I'm done. The war is over. I'm like, do I win? He goes, you win. It's over. I'm done. I was like, Dalton, don't you ever fucking test me again. I'm like, I will destroy you. He goes, how did you even do all that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like,
focus and dedication.
Yeah, I was like, don't try me. And yeah, no one ever iced me that again after that. I had, because icing was kind of like every now and then you'd ice somebody. It was funny. No one fucking touched me after that.
That's funny.
I won immunity for the rest of the semester.
I like that. That's funny.
It was great. Because I'm telling you, when it comes down to like pettiness and like, I have no bar. I will stoop to any level if I really want to. If I deem it,
I will stick my hand in the toilet.
I did. I didn't care. It was disgusting, but I mean, hey, I'm not the one who had to drink the toilet Smirnoff.
Yeah, that's funny.
Shit was hilarious.
Yeah, see, I went to community college for about 1.5 years. I dropped out, so I don't really have that college experience.
Smart man.
Yeah, so I've been told, or so I realize at least. I don't even have to be told. It's pretty obvious, but
yeah.
Yeah, but see those types of experiences, right? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
It was,
but it
was fun. Not
to
worth
each his own, I guess.
Not worth the debt.
Right.
Not worth the crippling student loan debt.
Right.
But
well, I mean, you could have gone somewhere else a little cheaper.
Yeah, could have for sure. But no, that's what we were told. That's what we. That's.
Oh
what,
no, yeah, 100%.
That's what we were told growing up.
That's what we were brainwashed to do.
My mom has told me, like, she's bawled to me, like, I'm so sorry, because she pushed me towards college. She did, and
100%.
not to put it on her. Like, I wanted to go to college too, because that's what I thought I needed to do. But she really pushed me to the one I went to. She really should push me.
Well,
towards
I thought, so, like, even I thought that was what I was supposed to do. I just thought I thought it was fucking up, dropping out and not going back. Like, I had a plan to go back. Like, there was always in my plan to go back to college. Just never happened. And luckily, I realized I shouldn't. By the time I could have gone back. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So. It was definitely, I don't know, man. It definitely was. I don't know. Not worth the money. I think it's I'm not going to say college is a scam. I think it's worth it for the certain degrees, and I've said this before in other episodes. It's worth it for the degrees, certain degrees. STEM field usually. Anything in STEM, I think is worth it. Anything outside, and if you truly know what you want to do, you truly know what you want to do. You're passionate about it. If you're not, if you're just trying to figure out life, don't go to college.
Yeah, no.
Or go to a community college and just like take a couple courses. Don't go.
You're gonna go. You're gonna change your major 3 times.
Yeah, you're gonna waste all that money.
There,
It's go work in the field. Do something. Work at a freaking fast food or store or something just to get a feel for it.
Yep.
because yeah, that's definitely one of my regrets is just going to college and spending that money. But it is what it is. And the crazy thing is now people realize that. People see that now.
Yeah.
I think college is not the avenue it once was. I think it's still pretty.
I mean, it's just got so saturated.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's
and they've extorted the prices on it now.
like what happens when every single person in America has a college degree?
Right.
It doesn't mean anything. But you still spent how many thousands of dollars on it?
Yeah.
But you're not any better than anybody else.
That's the thing is like people don't understand like if you go to college and you rack up tens of thousands of dollars in debt and you get a job that's paying you $60K, whatever, like something like that, you're really not doing that well.
No, you're actually doing pretty bad.
Yeah, but if you don't get that debt and you're doing $40K a year, you're better off.
Yeah, 100%.
You're way better off.
Yep.
And so it's like, and that's the other thing too is upwards mobility. People need to find a job that has upwards mobility. Like I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of retail has upwards mobility.
Yep.
Like there's always something open, and
yep.
So if I could go back and redo it, I probably would just start working at like Walmart or Meijer.
The biggest problem with that is 20 years from now, you're looking at Amazon and Walmart.
True, just them.
You know.
Yeah, that's it. Or
American Eagle might still be around.
Or even service like a blue collar work. Like that's a really good avenue. I knew a guy.
Or you can just DoorDash.
Yeah, I worked for.
Fuck the DoorDashers. What are you talking about? Don't yeah.
Well, I'm trying to say my point. I worked for a guy with pressure washing. He had a pressure washing business, and he brought in like quite a bit, like a lot of money. And he just started himself with a pressure washer, and he grew and expanded it. And I was like, "Fuck, dude, you're making so much money, and I've got a college degree, and I'm doing nothing."
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you started from nothing, you built something. So
I mean, and this is totally just my opinion. I'm just saying, like, I feel like. Give it, I don't know, it could be a couple decades, could be 100 years, but at some point there's going to be like a handful of companies that just do everything, right?
Yeah. See,
I feel like there's going to be a monopoly on everything.
I don't.
And I could be completely wrong. Like, just like if I look at Walmart, I feel like who's going to stop Walmart? You know what I mean?
So
like, when I look at Amazon, I'm like, who the fuck is going to stop Amazon? You know, like they just have everything. You know, you just get it mailed to your house. You know, like what do you even have to fucking do? You know,
dude, that was crazy with COVID.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that fucked everything. Yeah, that was. Oof.
How the hell are you going to tell me that those are essential jobs, and then not let other people go to their small businesses? I don't understand that.
No, it was a complete. That's what I'm saying. It was like
complete push to do the monopoly. Like
yeah, those string pullers, man. I've been saying this since I was fucking like 18 years old when I didn't even know what I was talking about.
Yeah,
they're string pullers, man. There's that deep state shit. Whatever. If you want to put tinfoil hats on,
we should have a whole episode just on that. We should obviously steer clear on this one because this will go forever if we talk about that right now. But yeah, we'll definitely do something about that because that's
it's real.
Oh yeah,
it's real.
100% real.
It's real, and it's gonna
The only problem with that is knowing the scope of it. It's knowing where, what exactly is deep state and what's not. It's like there's so much of it and it's so shrouded in mystery.
If it's shrouded in mystery, it's deep state.
Well, but what I'm saying is like the extent of which stuff goes on. Like it's tough to tell, and so you got to put a tinfoil hat on. However, I mean, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Like Alex Jones is a nutcase.
See, I don't even know anything about Alex Jones.
But he's been right about a couple of things. Like
he's been right about most of it.
Like I wouldn't say most because
there was that one thing he was wrong about, which was a big thing. That's one of Joe Rogan's bits in his new stand-up.
Oh, okay. but no, I agree. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't say most, but he's definitely hit the nail on the head with a couple things. And I am by no means supporting him. No, by no means saying what he says is right. I'm just saying, like, if you just take a shotgun blast of fucking crazy,
yeah,
and the deep state is the way it is, and everything is like our world is the way it is now, some of those pellets are going to hit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you put your tinfoil hat on with everything, you're going to be right at least a few times.
But the only danger is the stuff you're not right about, but you swear you are right. Like And when I say danger, I don't mean danger.
So I don't want to swear I'm right about anything. I just want to.
No, I know.
Like put your like keep that tinfoil hat on because you have to. Like just be speculate everything.
Yeah.
Question everything.
Ask questions, in genuine faith. Now, obviously, you don't go ask questions to the gotcha questions. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I mean, I don't know. Tell me there's not a bunch of billion trillionaires, trying to control the world.
George Soros.
Who's that?
He's funded a lot of New York and California and like all these other.
I don't know. Like in a world that's run by literally like money that doesn't even exist. Like, how is that possible? It's not, right? Technically, like the shit that, like, I hand somebody a dollar bill. Like, what is that dollar bill? It's a piece of paper. You know what I mean?
I think we should just, instead of measuring by income and wealth, I think we should measure on ability to shotgun a beer.
I support that. My point is,
only because I used to be pretty good at that. I'd be fucking president right now.
I cannot shotgun a beer unless it's warm or non-carbonated.
What beer is non-carbonated?
None, but I can shotgun a Twisted Tea.
Oh my god, dude! That beach trip where all your friends were just shotgunning Twisted Teas.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Constantly, I was like,
that's all. That's like
Well, they're a couple of years younger than me. They're like they're early 20s.
What are they?
They're early 20s.
Yeah. No,
so I'm sitting there. I'm like, if I was also early 20s right now, I'd be very impressed. But I'm not early 20s, and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I remember I was shotgunning one and I tripped over a freaking line that held the canopy or whatever. Felt like an idiot. I was like,
dude.
This is why I don't shotgun things.
Nah, dude, shotgun. I could still shotgun on a natty pretty quick. I used to be really good at beer bonging. Total frat bro here. I was the least frat bro ever. I swear. I didn't own a single pair of boat shoes.
I don't believe it.
I didn't wear pastels.
You're still a frat bro.
I wore Converse.
I'm still gonna give you shit about your beef ramen till you die.
I wore skinny jeans and Vans.
In the microwave too, man.
What? Just fucking at me next time with this whole beef ramen.
I mean, it's trash. I don't understand. Like, the flavor of ramen that people eat tells a lot about who they are.
What's the shrimp one say?
You're gay as fuck. I don't know. I've never tried the shrimp.
Psychopath.
I don't know.
I don't even think anyone has ever.
If you ain't eating chicken, you ain't living. I don't know.
So wait, it's the world's divided into who eats the chicken ramen and who eats the beef ramen, because nobody eats the shrimp.
It's chicken versus everything else.
Well, nobody eats the shrimp.
What about the Oriental?
I don't think you can say that.
Are they gonna cancel me for that?
Well, it's
what about chili? Chili's a flavor. Chili ramen.
Chili ramen? I've never seen chili ramen.
It's delicious.
I've only ever seen shrimp, beef, and chicken. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just think beef is disgusting.
The three great nations
Every other
lived in harmony until the chicken attacked. The chicken nation attacked.
I'm telling you, the chicken flavor is the majority of.
Okay.
But majority of people eat chicken ramen.
That's fine.
Changing my mind.
I don't need to. I'm fine. I'm A-okay.
Nobody likes beef ramen, except for Micah. Changed my mind.
Yeah, it's fine. Leah does.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. All right. Well, I think we can wrap this up. This has been going on quite a while. I could keep talking for hours, but we got to wrap it up.
Beef ramen, dude.
Yeah, we'll end it on beef ramen.
Ugh.
No. All right. Well,
I never finished my point with the deep state and the money and the.
We'll save it for next time because that's a hefty topic, bro. That is
okay.
We're gonna get fucking drone striked. Sitting out here.
YOLO or whatever.
Dude, that'd be so cool if we saw Starlink go by.
That'd be so cool if we got drone strike right now.
That's not what I said.
I thought that's what you were gonna say though, because you just said drone strike and that'd be so cool.
No, we looked up and you can see the stars, so like Starlink would be cool to see. I still remember when.
How do you know if it's Starlink versus a different?
Because it's that string. It's the string of them is Starlink.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, the string that it was like 13. Now it's like fucking 17 or something of them that go by. It's Starlink.
What?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. I don't know now, but a couple of years ago it was Starlink. I remember when you all saw, I don't know if you, but at the beach when everyone saw it, everyone was freaking out thinking it was aliens. And I thought that it was too, because I didn't see it, but I saw a video, and then I like found out later it's just Starlink. And I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Interesting.
So cool to see. Yeah, it's just
so it's a bunch of satellites linked together?
They're just in a line, and they just go.
Oh, they're in this like very close orbit?
Very close. Very, very close. They're like, I mean, there's gaps, but like it's just a line of them. Like you couldn't miss it.
That's insane.
It's so cool. So anyone who's seen Starlink, comment below. If it's below or above or wherever you comment.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Post a link of the video.
Yeah. But anyway, I think we wrap it up there. It's a pretty good conversation. Fun.
I think so.
Fun, pleasant.
Fun, pleasant
chilly.
conversation.
You could have done with some jeans, but it's fine.
Hopefully we held somebody's attention.
Yeah. So yeah, comment below what you guys think on anything we said. Call us idiots or just agree with us on whatever.
Comment your favorite ramen flavor.
Yeah, ramen flavor. That's
90% of them are going to be chicken.
Sure, we should take a poll.
We should.
Anyway, thanks for listening. This is a curious conversation. We just kind of talk about whatever if you hadn't figured that out already.
Fireside
edition. We should be drinking like Jack Fire or something.
We should have been.
Yeah, that's too sweet though. Anyway, thanks for listening. Share, like, subscribe. We'll be doing more of these. Yeah, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, Mom.